So you have a marketing section on your Shopify website, and I'm going to take a little bit of time to talk about it because it exists to help you grow your business. To get there, click left on the left-hand side of the page, Marketing, and you'll see underneath we have Overview, Campaigns, and Automations. Something Elena and I learned long ago in business school is marketing really is all about finding a need and filling it, right? So finding the right product and the right audience that needs it and figuring out how to market that product to that audience. That's the key to success, right? So I have a question for you. Where is your audience hanging out? Who are they and where are they hanging? Like half the battle is identifying who they are and figuring out how to reach them, right? So if you want to start marketing and a marketing campaign in Shopify, you click here in the upper right and you click Create Campaign. And it'll actually show you all the types of campaigns that you can create natively here in Shopify. Shopify email's free. I have videos in the bonus section. You can run Facebook ads, Microsoft or Bing, Pinterest or Snapchat campaigns. There's a lot of things that you can do and set up here within Shopify. So let's go ahead and for the purpose of this video, choose Shopify email because I include videos on how to do that later. Basically, you want to go ahead and select it and it'll pop you into a wizard based on what you select to get you started on that type of marketing. So this basically is Shopify email, and you can start by selecting an email that you want to send, dialing it in, and then sending it to all the people that are on your email list. So once you open that channel, you can come back in here under campaigns and you can see any sort of email campaign that you've set up and access what you've done in the past, edit it, and so on and so forth. If you're going to set up something like, Facebook ads or one of these, you're going to actually need a Facebook business advertising account and business page and some other things. So you don't want to just start without having those things set up. So make sure you visit these websites and set up those accounts as well. And sometimes these wizards will take you through and have you do that. So it just kind of depends on the platform. So you'll kind of want to click around and see kind of what the order of operations is and how to go about things. Their job is to make this easy on you, so you can kind of click around and figure out what to do next. Now, this is also something that I teach in the e-commerce help club because it's a little bit more advanced. Like Facebook ads alone, I could do like a full course just on them. And that's one reason why I really point people towards the Ecom Help Club for things like that, because it is detailed. And in that club, my job is to basically help you identify your product and the audience and give you the best and cheapest and easiest way to go after them to get sales. So if you do decide to and choose to set one of these up and learn them, be patient with yourself. It can take a while. Slow and steady wins the race. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So be gracious with yourself. I really recommend, only starting with like 1 to 2 marketing campaigns or marketing channels to start. One thing that you do want to check on daily after you set up campaigns is this marketing tab. And the overview and the campaigns and even the automations, you just want to have a finger for what's going on. It's going to give you some statistics, some sales, and some marketing costs, so you can really keep a finger on what you're spending and what you're making. So hand in hand with this goes analytics, and that's the next thing I'm going to show you. It's very important. In a prior video, I told you you do want to set up Google Analytics, and I highly recommend it because I like having 2 different sources of tracking so I can keep all the data honest. But this is the area that I go to first when I'm working with a client because I like to base my decisions based on data. Okay? And I like to look at things like how much money we're spending, how much money we're earning, how many people are returning and coming back, what our conversion rate is, what on average our order value size is, so on and so forth. There's a lot of really great things. So I want you to take some time to familiarize yourself with the main reports and specific reports, and they even have this really cool live view as well. So if it were me, I would be checking this every day as well, every day that you log in, especially if you're spending money on advertising, because the goal is to figure out ways you can spend money and time on advertising to bring in sales. Because if you can figure that out and figure out how to be profitable that way, at the end of the day, you can scale your store, because you can just simply dump more money into the form of advertising that you know is working. So that's pretty much it. Make sure you watch the next video, because I'm going to tell you how to get involved, and I'm going to do some bonus videos and actually show you how to start getting some traffic on your site right away.